Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Gettysburg once again. I am your host as always. Now, where we left off, as it's my opponent took some time off, and so we're both refreshed and charged. So let us see what he did over this turn.
Oh, brother Green, do come to me, for I am shot and bleeding, and I must die no more to see my wife and my
Good. I've routed a few units.
Southern foe has laid me low on this cold ground to suffer. Dear brother, stay, put me away, and write my wife a letter.
I'm gonna probably limber up some of Rhodes' guns and move them. And basically place them along here.
Tell her I know she's prayed for me, and now her prayers are answered, that I might be prepared to die if I should fall in battle.
What was the losses again?
Tell my wife she must not grieve. Go kiss my little children, for I am going to heaven to live, to see my dear old mother.
I suppose one advantage with my losses is they are spread out all over the place. I'm not sure if that's really an advantage, but they are spread out all over the place.
Has gone there too. She lives and reigns with the angels, and Jeff, my son, who died when young, I know I'll see their faces. I have one brother in this wide world,
Isolated and disrupted.
fighting for the Union, but oh dear wife, I've lost my life.
There's 10 federal guns there. They're gonna blast me in the face.
Must not grieve and kiss my little children, for they will call their pa in vain when he is up in heaven.
It's definitely an odd situation overall.
My little babes, I love them so. Oh, I could once more see them, that I might give a long farewell. Meet them all in heaven.
Oh right, it was Carol who was wounded. Was his latest leader loss.
And meet them all in heaven.
Okay, they are being murderized by something. Oof.
Streets of Baltimore, and be the battle queen.
Okay, he's bringing fresh troops this way. Oof. Yeah, that hurt. Alright, Pettigrew is now going to have to come out the line because he is just getting blasted to pieces. Okay, they're on the move. Back towards the line. Alright, Candy has moved up a red. Is moving up. He's moving some guns up. Just for yeah, he's going to look to get his guns up there. That cannot be allowed under any circumstances. Ow. We'll go, say, there. I'm going to have to throw these boys forward. I don't really have much of a choice. And then I'm just going to swing Smith further down, I think. And I was committing the 1st North Carolina Battalion of Sharpshooters up there as well. Ooh, I just realised I've sort of blasted open his centre here. So if he doesn't plug it, I can run at these guns and capture them. I'll lose a lot of men in the process, but the chance to remove 21 federal guns from the field, and more importantly, pierce his line, would be an amazing opportunity. Now again, is he going to let me? I highly doubt it. He is going to plug that gap with something. But again, whatever he plugs it with will then just get blasted in the face by my artillery. So 13.5, I've lost about 13,500 men. Ooh. That federal artillery is just hurting. Interesting. What is he up to? Just taking up position down there. He's basically throwing out a line of, quote, skirmishers again. Interesting, it looks like he is going to be launching an assault. Which is not going to be very useful to me. Where's he moving those troops? That's the question. I'm just going to be burning through ammo quickly. Oof. Lose a gun. Yeah, there they are. Grew up a new regiment. As I knew he would. Ow. Those federal guns. Ow. They are just not breaking. $15. Ow. There goes that gun. Yeah, I just can't afford to sit there. But let's see what happened. Alrighty, 8 units routed. Yikes. 13th Mississippi, 26th and 55th North Carolina, 11th Mississippi, 47th North Carolina, 49th Virginia, and 8th Louisiana. 22 units undisrupt, 1 unit rallies, 8 units routed. I'm surprised it was only 8 out of 30 still. And breastworks at 110, 151 and 113.59. So if we go up here, yeah, I'm not surprised they routed. Of course they did just disrupt everything in the process. Same with them, I'm not surprised they routed. I'll have to just do that real quick. So for now, let's... Yeah, so Davis, 2 of Davis's regiments broke. Not at all surprising. And both of Pettigrew's regiments broke. Again, not at all surprising. We also have Brockenbauer's boys who also broke. That regiment that got blasted by them broke. Again, not surprising. We'll finish them off with them. Alright, let's kick it off with my... Let's do the nice, easy stuff. They are going to go that way, I think. The situation is not cozy, unfortunately. I thought they could see things. Oh no, they can't because of them. So for now, we'll just get Barksdale out of the way. So for now, let's just do the artillery. Let's do 6 guns. Not bad. And then the other 4 will blast them, knocking out 1 Federal gun. Alrighty. They can just get out of the way now. You can't see anything, that's the problem, so... Nah, I'm not happy with that idea. These 2 guns, these 2 24-pound howitzers will move up and get ready to help blast him.
Come on, you valiant soldiers, a story I will tell about the bloody battle that was fought on Shiloh Hill.
We'll move Seams into that little gully to well, 1, protect him, but also get you out of the way. It'll both protect him and keep him hidden for now.
Drums and fifes were playing for us to march away. The horrors of that field did my heart with anguish for the wounded and the dying that lay on Shiloh Hill. About the hour
If Davis routed, I'm gonna have to move them. I don't have a choice. Let's blast you. Nope. Just attempt to blast some of these guns away again. I've got 2 choices here. Move or risk losing these 6 guns.
And early the next morning we were called to arms again, unmindful of the wounded, unmindful of the slain. The struggle was renewed, 10,000 men were killed.
Well,
This was the second conflict.
what's my losses? I've lost 18 guns. Is it worth attempting to just obliterate a regiment?
Thousands of brave soldiers that fell to rise no more. But I pray to God by
No, it's not. It's not worth the risk of 6 fairly decent guns. Well, 5 decent guns. I'll leave the two howitzers there, because, well, they're pretty worthless. And I'll use them to just blast them. And Brockenbauer can shift into that. Into skirmish formation, boys. You fall back. Skirmish. These three guns will blast them. U6 will just blast them. Yeah, not worth it. U2... U6 guns will blast them. And you will just blast them. These guns, being the Whitworths, shoot at them. The rest will all just blast. And fail as usual. Blast them. And then we'll blast them again. There we go. That should at least somewhat limit the damage that they're doing. The Napoleons will fall back because, well, not much choice on that matter. All back behind the woods. Get these boys moved up that way to try and help defend my so-called grand battery along Seminary Ridge. In the meantime, it's just a case of just where I can continue to just blast away at Federal troops. And look to you're going to blast at them, since it's setting right there. You four will blast you four will blast them. with you four blasting the guns. You did not achieve what I wished, so but that's perfectly fine. Blast them. Blast them. You failed. Long range, just plink at them. These four will blast them. Alright, you four are going to limber up and shift. You four will shoot at them. Gordon, you and your regiment there has to get out of the way. Alright, advance. And we'll look to drive him back with a sudden assault forward. Hit the 28th Pennsylvania. You hit them. Of course, I got low ammo. Eesh.
Come on, you valiant soldiers, a story I will tell about the bloody battle.
And they routed. Lovely.
It was an awful struggle because your blood did chill.
They are completely exhausted. The Not Iverson is going to advance with his brigade to try and further just drive this lot back. Blast them. Not bad. Blast them. Again, not bad. Now, pour it into the 66th. We're just going to try and keep pressure up. Now, O'Neill, I could throw O'Neill forward as well. The problem is, I don't know where... Yeah, that's what I suspected. I basically suspected, okay, you've finished breastworks, and the other one would have been down here, I think. Where was it? Up here? Nope. 110. Yeah, doesn't really matter anyway.
Thousands of brave soldiers had fell to rise no more. But I pray to God, thy Savior, if consistent with thy will, save the souls.
Let's advance. Blast them. And fail miserably. Yikes, that was bad. McDougal, 3rd Maryland, 123rd New York. That's Day's Brigade, which is the 14th US, which I know to be 5th Corps. Okay, what guns can't see? You two. Oh, well, 4. They can go up there with the rest of the brigade. We'll bring this way. Ah, there we go. That's where I built the breastwork. Even though I've now practically just abandoned it. It should, at least, give us a nice case of hopefully this assault from me will really put a skimper into his plans. These boys are gonna head up here. And then I'm gonna commit them this way just to make sure he hasn't gone round me. Last thing I need is Federal cavalry appearing up there magically. Still, I will use I still intend to use the cavalry of Wade Hampton to just not necessarily make their line crumble, but go, boo, we're here, deal with us. It might draw off at least something. As for the other half of Wade Hampton, the other half of his brigade, it's going to head this way with the goal of, again, sort of putting pressure on the Federals to either deploy cav or deploy infantry. Same with Fritz Lee. Fritz Lee will head through Hunterstown onto the Hunterstown Road. And sort of force him to, again, either deploy infantry to see me off, or force him to deploy cav, and cause a cavalry battle to happen. As for WHF Lee, he and his brigade are going to continue to head to Middletown, and then from Middletown they'll head south down the Bendersville Road and further, you guessed it, force the Federals to once again either deploy infantry or deploy their cavalry to force them to fight a cav battle with me. Pull them out because they're just now exhausted. Skirmish, you go in there. Where's the other chunk of right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this situation is not cozy. Not cozy at all. I've just completely run out of steam, unfortunately. My boys are just fully exhausted after about 5 hours fighting, which is not surprising. So it's just a case of trying to sit back and rest while still trying to pick at them with artillery fire, because that's all I can really do.
Hurrah for the choice of the nation, our chieftain so brave and so true. We'll go for the great reformation.
You will build breastworks. You're building breastworks. You're building breastworks. Right, you can't.
The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty too.
Getting them entrenched will be nice. Getting them all dug in will be nice and at least for the moment safe.
Up with the banner so glorious, the star-spangled red, white, and blue. We'll fight till our banner's victorious, for Lincoln and liberty too.
You can all build breastworks. You can build breastworks. You don't need to, or rather you can't. You will. You will. Um, you will.
Our David's good sling is unerring. The slavocrat's giant he slew. Shout for the freedom preferring.
Let's just get everyone preparing breastworks. I need pickets. So what have I lost now? 14,000 men. Yeesh. To 12,000. So far between the 2 days, and it's only about to be 12 a.m. It's only about to be midday on day 2. We've suffered between us an appalling. Well, is it appalling? It's pretty bad, to be fair. Between us, we suffered 26,000 casualties. And we're not even into the afternoon of July 2nd. Yikes, that is nasty. And most of the losses all came about on this day, July 2nd. Which is even worse. Alrighty. I think for now yeah, I bump into green. I brought them round to try and hopefully find a gap, but he has none. So, I think that is that. So let us push on to melees. What melees have we got that we want to do? No, thank you. That I will do. Ow. They will do that one. Oh, that's the one that I already meleeed. Who's that? There's Candy. $21. Yikes. Let's do it. There we go. Just drive them back. Hopefully, that will cause a bit of a panic in the Federal line, allowing me to somewhat sweep round. But we shall see. I could hit them, but they're not disrupted. They're a big unit. Not worth it. Still, the situation is not brilliant. 14 to 12. 14 to 12, so 26,000 men plus change. Eesh. Let us at least, for now, cool. Still, it's gonna be, I'm almost certain we're gonna be a very, very bloody draw, which does somewhat mean my opponent and I are fairly evenly matched in the various games I've played with him. So, for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this latest episode of Gettysburg. But until next time, I will wish you a good day, and I will see you all very, very soon. So until then, bye-bye for now.